just trying to be really conservative. I can't do anything until I reach mile 20.
From the past, I really focus so much, on the halfway point of the marathon. But the truth is, the marathon really doesn't start at the half marathon. It starts at mile 20. Sometimes if we hit, the halfway point of the marathon, inside of our goal pace, we feel so like, like really excited. Like I said, like, yeah, I hit the halfway point, right? And I only got a half marathon to run, so this is actually getting really 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 good. So I think I'm gonna hit my goal today. But like I said, the marathon doesn't really start there. It starts at mile 20. Yeah, I'm not saying that they're not important. Like, of course, you have to be aware, of course, of the splits. You want to make sure, like, you want to track your progress, but don't focus so much on that, because it will actually drain your energy. Like, like you're stressing so much about a race, and sometimes, like, that's kind of, it makes you really tired from doing that. So what you do is, like, for the first 20 miles of the race, just make sure that you're doing the right effort. So I would say the safest thing to do is, like, try to run at your goal pace. And sometimes if you're feeling good, like you're running a little bit quicker than that, I would say that's fine, as long as you're not pushing the pace to hit that, that pace. Just try to stay within yourself. Just try to get that right effort. Trying to conserve the energy until mile 20. So like I said, like, try to make sure that you track your progress, like on 5K, 10K, half marathon. And when you pass the half marathon, it's not like, like this is it or something like that kind of feeling. Just, once you hit the half marathon splits, the same, just keep going, and then just really try to focus on that right effort until you hit the, mile 20. And one thing that is very, very important for this first 20 miles of the race is actually your nutrition. This is why the marathon is actually very tricky, because, from the start you feel so good that, like, you run for the, like, first 5K and 10K, you're just feeling so good, like, I don't really need, my nutrition or my fluids and stuff like that. But the marathon is, like I said, it's so tricky that you won't feel anything for the first, part of the marathon. But if you ignore your nutrition, it will definitely catch up with you, and sometimes it's too late that you're already, like, so dehydrated, or you're already bonked. And even if you take, like, tons of fluid or take lots of gels, it's not gonna fix anymore because it's too late. Yeah, like, the nutrition is very, very important for the first 20 miles. I would say, like, it's just really as important as, like, your goal pace, I would say. During that race, I really focus so much on that. Every aid station, I take, like, Gatorade, drink water, and taking my gels at the right time. So that's what I really did. And I was really surprised, like, like, it's not even mile 20, like around mile 19, when I took actually probably my last gel. I actually was still carrying, like, my last 2 gels because I didn't need it anymore. So the last 10K of the race was just, like, feeling really good. Like, I felt like I had, like, a lot of energy, like I didn't need, like, my gels anymore because I was really on the top of it. Sometimes, like, your marathon pace is, like, pretty comfortable, and you said, like, yeah, I can really maintain this for the whole 26.2 miles. But what really happens, like, that if you ignore this nutrition, like, at some point you're gonna feel it, and you said, like, this pace is getting harder and harder, and you don't know why. But I think one of the reasons why is, like, it's your nutrition. Like, you're depleted, and that's what happens sometimes. As far as I remember, I only took, like, 3.5 gels, which is normally I would take, like, 4, sometimes even probably 5 gels. Like, this time I was really on the top of it. Like, the last 10K of my run was just, I was just feeling good. At that point I was starting to actually, like, pass some of the runners, and it's not like I was just, like, surviving to finish the race. Like, I felt that I was moving way quicker, which is actually, I was really moving way quicker because I shaved like 3 minutes from like mile 20 to the finish. So to wrap this thing up, for the first 20 miles of the marathon, really try to stay focused in that right effort. Like I said, just try to make sure that you're really within yourself. Of course, there's gonna be changes of like, you know, like the paces and stuff like that, because like of course depends on like the course and whatever, like when you're getting like your fluids and all that kind of stuff. But try to make sure that you're really trying to conserve your energy before you actually like give a go at like the last 10k of the race. Also your nutrition, just try to be on the top of it. Like basically like for the first 20 miles, like you're really trying to make sure that, you know, I'm taking my fluids, I'm taking my gels and all that kind of stuff, because it's very, very important. Because like I said, like the marathon is very tricky, and if you ignore all of these things, like, you know, it will catch up with you at the end, and sometimes like you're really gonna regret. Like I said, like I don't know why I was not really paying attention to this. Like I was feeling good, and at the end I just got so dehydrated and I hit the wall or bumped because, you know, like my carb like is so depleted, and you just miss like your goal. So this is all for today, guys. Thank you again so much for being here today. I really, really appreciate you all. I'll see you guys very soon.
Mile 18 right now. Still feeling really good. All right.